But I'm actually going to take a break on the questions and turn to you, Keith. We were going to talk a little bit about how important do you think social and emotional? And I think this is a really good segue to this, considering what people are asking. How important do you think social emotional learning is today, especially today? What do you
I think
think?
it's vital. I mean, listen, you can be great at all these different subjects, but if you don't know how to be kind and empathetic and understand your own emotions and how to manage your own emotions, and again, not to get into social media, but
You
they're
can.
exposed to so much more. I mean, the information that and half of it's right misinformation, but the amount of information that comes across to them on social media channels, the comparison that they create, especially girls, right? There's so much comparison on social media. It increases the stress, it increases the anxiety. Everybody posting where I'm going to go to college, where I want to go. I mean, it's all out there. And, if you're that child who just struggles with that, so to me, teaching kids, I mean, yeah, we need to teach them subjects. We need to teach them how to be smart. We need to teach them skills to use in the workforce, but we need to teach them how to be kind. We need to teach them how to
I
be
mean, resilient.
Yeah, we need to teach grit. We need to teach resilience. We need to teach the power of failure. We need to teach them, regulation, right? With social media, like there's a lot of benefits to it, but you've got to be able to regulate it, right? Because it impacts their mental health. It absolutely, the biggest pandemic right now is not COVID-19. It's youth mental health. It's insane.
I agree with you 100%. And I'm actually, listen, I think those of you that have been around with me for 20 years know that I am no BS. I'm not. I am never rude, but I am feisty. And I'm going to always tell you like it is. And I also like to share resources. There is a great, it's on Instagram. It's called Wait Until 8. I'm happy to write it. And it's all about they're all about waiting for the social media, the cell phones, and all of that thing, this pressure of giving our kids things younger and younger and younger. And they pose this question about, would you send your kids, like you have curfews for when your kids are out at night, you have curfews, right? 10 a.m., oh my God, 10 p.m., like come home, depending on their age. You have curfews. I'm going to call a parent. If you're going to a party, I want to make sure the parents are home. We have all of those rules. Why are we allowing our kids then to be out with our phone day and night? And it's a really interesting way of looking and having that conversation. So I am going to invite you all to check it out. It's called Wait Until 8, and it also spews a lot about kids' mental health and social media, social emotional learning, all of that stuff. So it is absolutely one of my favorites. So
I just want to add one more thing to that.
add as much as you want.
Neurodivergent kids, like it's so important for them to recognize like what their superpowers are. Like there's a lot of things that they can do that other students can't do. And it's important to hone in on, recognize everybody, and it's for any student actually. Everybody has their power. Everybody has there's something about them that they just really excel at, and that they can support others with that. And it's important for them to recognize it, but especially neurodivergent kids. And like, again, I speak about my kid plays drums. He can look at a video of somebody playing a song and 10 minutes later, he can do it. Like most drummers can't do that, but that's something he can do. So all these kids have their own unique talent. And the truth is, if they feel good about who they are and kids are kind to each other and supportive of each other and empathetic to each other, it builds their self-confidence. And if they feel good about who they are, it actually builds their academic success. It all ties in together. If they feel like,
you can say it.
Without a word about themselves, it's going to be in their brain, the anxiety, the stress kicks in, and they're not going to perform.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. And if you want to be notified when a new Dear ADHD Family Coach episode drops, make sure to hit that subscribe button.